Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of The Game and Nerd Show. As always, I am your host Logan. Joined with me, as always, is my co-host Teryn.
That's me. I'm that guy.
You are that guy.
Yeah.
This week on The Game and Nerd Show, we will be discussing things like all of the canceled and renewed television shows.
Everything you love is going away. I don't know. He's going to tell me, actually. I looked at it.
The Blade Runner 2049 trailer being released.
Oh, boy.
And we're making a definitive list of the Marvel Cinematic Universe films.
It's definitive, so if you don't agree with this one, you're wrong. And Marvel has paid us to say this. They actually asked us personally. Hope. They're like, hey, so you guys are going to make the list, and your say is final.
This is going up on youtube.com/thegameandnerds.
Yeah.
And that's the only place. So, it's definitive.
Definitive. That's it. So, if you disagree with it,
you're wrong.
Make a better opinion.
Yeah, that's a good start.
And that's
or
it.
Just agree with us.
Yeah.
If you agree with us, it fixes everything.
Let's dive into it.
Okay.
Logan, tell me everything that I love and why that it no longer will exist.
This week was Upfronts, where all of the networks go to New York and pitch their schedules to all the advertisers.
Yeah.
This is also the week where they kind of, because they announced their lineup, they announce which shows have been renewed or canceled, or which new shows are being picked up.
Yeah.
What station do you want to start with, Teryn?
I want to start with Fox.
Fox, of all stations? That's the one that you watched the least?
Yeah. It's the one I watched the least.
What about CBS?
That's pretty close, too.
Yeah.
Just do CW last.
Okay. Here you go for Fox. The big shows, I think, that have the biggest following, here are the ones that are renewed. Bob's Burgers.
Boy, oh boy. I need to watch more of it.
I love Bob's Burgers. Brooklyn Nine-Nine was renewed. It was kind of last minute. People weren't sure if it was going to get renewed or not, but it came out today that it was. Empire is being renewed. Has a pretty big following. Family Guy. Okay. Gotham renewed for 4th season, I believe.
People love that show.
People started liking it, actually.
It's not you and me, though.
No. I think I've watched 2 episodes of it. I didn't give it a chance, and I'm not going to.
I'm not going to either.
Last Man on Earth renewed for another season. Not sure. I watched the first couple seasons of that. I don't know.
I don't even know what that show is.
The Mick, starring D from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's actually a really good show. The Mick. Recommend it. The Simpsons renewed for 2 more seasons. Through season 30.
What would happen if they didn't have another season?
The show wouldn't be on the air.
I mean, yeah, but like
they would stop
the
making
universe
the show.
would probably implode.
And X-Files was renewed for another season. Shows not returning.
Yes. That's the more important one,
have either
honestly.
been canceled or ended. Bones, which we knew was being ended, had its final episode a couple months ago. Sleepy Hollow. Canceled. Son of Zorn, which was the...
That was like the weird
live-action animated show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live-action one.
Those are pretty much the big shows. We still don't know about Prison Break, New Girl, Scream Queens, or 24 Legacy. Those are shows that we don't know about yet.
But how am I going to know if Nick and Jess ever get back together?
I don't think they are.
I mean, that's like the...
I think one of them... I think Nick left the show.
Did he?
I don't know. I haven't watched New Girl since like this.
Wait, no, I watched the last season.
Okay.
He didn't leave.
I thought he was leaving the show.
I think...
I'm mistaken, though.
Anyways. Maybe he did. Maybe I haven't watched the last season.
Let's move over to CBS.
Let's do it. Just... How about you tell... Is there anything new going on there?
New shows?
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay.
Big Brother picked up for another season.
Oh, boy.
Kevin Can Wait.
I don't know what that is.
Just a sitcom starring your favorite comedy star.
Yeah. Kevin Hart.
See if I can find it.
Jerry Seinfeld. Oh.
Kevin James.
Kevin James. Got it.
Your favorite.
Yeah.
Why do I have Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 on my shelf with movies that I actually like?
$3. Because you actually like this movie.
No.
You didn't want to tell anyone, but I'm revealing your secret to the world.
No, it's a joke. It came in a 2-pack with Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, so I bought that. And the Mall Cop 2 was the lady at Walmart money. When I bought it was like, "Oh, I love these movies," and I'm like, she's like, "Oh, well." First, she asked if I was getting it for myself, and I'm like, "No, it's kind of a joke gift for my friend." And then she's like, "Oh, I love these movies."
But your friend was yourself.
Like, in the long run, yes. I think we were having a movie night at your house or something. I brought it over.
So in the long run, you played yourself.
MacGyver coming back for another season. Fix some stuff with rubber bands.
Here's a question: how do you make a MacGyver show that's just not MacGruber?
You don't tell jokes.
But that's all it is, really.
No.
That's all it is in the long run.
Hawaii Five-0. Mom. NCIS, all of them.
NCIS, all of them.
Scorpion, coming back for another season.
Just keep saying things until I know what it
Blue
is.
Bloods.
Is that a cop show? Or is that a
Blue Bloods
show?
Is a cop show. Do you know somebody who was recently on Blue Bloods?
I know I do. I just wanted to say that.
And finally, The Big Bang Theory. Renewed through season 12.
Wow. 12 more seasons of that, huh?
No. It's not a new show. I've already had a couple seasons.
We're going to get 12 more, though.
Shows that have been canceled or ended: Rush Hour, Doubt, American Gothic, and Brain Dead, which was actually a pretty good show.
I don't know any of those.
But it was ended early. Brain Dead.
I don't watch enough TV.
Brain Dead did the best thing where, to recap, at the beginning.
Wait, say those names again?
Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Doubt.
Yeah.
American Gothic. Brain Dead.
Yeah, I don't know those shows.
Brain Dead did a really cool thing where, when they go previously on.
Yeah.
And then they recap the last episode.
Yeah.
It was a musical the previously on was a musical number every single week.
God, that
must have
gotten tedious to write.
Probably, but it was really fun.
Probably, but
right. What's next?
Next
ABC
station.
Or NBC?
Hit us with it.
No, which one though?
NBC.
NBC? Okay.
Did you give me a second choice? ABC?
ABC or NBC?
Let's go.
America's Got Talent. Renewed.
Yes.
American Ninja Warrior. Renewed. Yes. Blacklist, Blind Spot, Carmichael Show, which is actually pretty good.
Pretty good.
All of the Chicago shows. The Good Place. Renewed. That's a pretty good sitcom. Taken. Taken the television
Taken
series.
The television show?
Renewed.
That's a thing?
Yeah. This Is Us, which was a breakout hit this past season. The number one new show on television.
Oh, yeah. I
renewed
remember
for
this one.
2 more seasons.
2 more seasons. You got to double down on.
The Wall. Show co-produced by LeBron James and hosted by the Nerdist guy. The Talking Dead guy. Hardwick. Yeah. Will and Grace. A new season of Will and Grace, which stopped airing in 2003-04. Coming back.
Do you want me to close that window?
I think it's closed. It is. The Voice coming back. Announced a new host.
This is The Voice.
Brand new.
Not a singer though.
Brand new judge.
Is a singer? Not a singer.
Kelly Clarkson.
Not a singer.
Well, but it's big drama.
Big drama.
We'll get to that in a second. America's Got Talent has a new host because Nick Cannon left.
Good.
Tyra Banks is hosting now.
Good.
Show's canceled or ending. The Blacklist Redemption. Blacklist renewed. Blacklist Redemption ending. Timeless. Grimm.
Was that a spinoff?
I don't know.
Probably why it's getting canceled.
Timeless was a 1-season show. Grimm is ending.
Ooh, that's like an old one.
What, Grimm?
Grimm?
Yeah, it's been around for
like 5 years, right?
6 seasons, I think.
Big deal.
Emerald City, which was a new take on Wizard of Oz, only 1 season. Heartbeat, and I think not really the biggest surprise, especially because of what's been happening with it. Powerless, been canceled after 1 season.
No, Powerless.
They actually haven't finished their season yet.
Yeah,
because they were pulled from the schedule with 2 episodes left. So, I don't know. Apparently, it's been getting better. It just doesn't have an audience.
I mean,
like after the first couple episodes, the showrunners. I read an interview with the showrunner, and he still doesn't really know what's happening with the show.
I think the show probably would have been better if they didn't shoehorn it into being a DC show.
Yes. So apparently, I've only seen the first couple episodes. Apparently, they introduced new heroes and are kind of playing off of that and actually bringing in superheroes into the show. And it was adding a new dynamic and making it more interesting. So, I don't know. It would have been interesting to see where it went in the second season.
Yeah.
Especially the showrunner said that they saved their budget up in the first 10 episodes so they could spend as much money on big scenes in the final 2 episodes.
Well,
so
you played yourself.
Kind of wasted that opportunity there.
Screwed the pooch there.
So they don't really know what's going to happen, whether they're going to be shown online or going to Hulu, or if they're going to air the final 2 episodes on the air, or what's going to happen with it.
Well, it's too bad.
ABC.
Both of the Powerless fans are going to be real sad about
There's
that.
Powerless fans on there. We have a writer who writes for Powerless on the site.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
ABC. Dancing with the Stars, your favorite show.
Yeah. No.
Celebrity Family Feud, your favorite show.
Yeah.
How to Get Away with Murder. The Middle Modern Family. Scandal, renewed for its final season. Blackish renewed. Bachelor, Bachelorette, and Bachelor in Paradise all renewed. Grey's Anatomy renewed. Once Upon a Time renewed.
Finally.
I've
never seen an episode of that show that has lasted forever.
Yeah, no. Shark Tank renewed. Jimmy Kimmel Live renewed. His contract was up this year. The Goldbergs renewed for 2 more seasons, 5 and 6. And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. renewed for a 5th season.
Wow. They pulled through.
Yeah, you would have told me at the beginning of season 1, this show is going to run for 5 seasons.
You would have been probably not.
I would have been I'd give it 3 at tops.
Yeah.
Going to the 5th.
Thirds was probably one of the worst seasons. Right?
No.
I can't even remember because they were bad back then. The last season was pretty good.
Yeah. Are you caught up?
No. I need to watch 4
Season 3 was the Hive story arc.
Yeah, I hated that one.
It wasn't bad.
I didn't like it.
But yeah, 5 seasons of the show is actually a pretty big deal because that means that the show can go into syndication. Because usually around 5 seasons you have over 100 shows. Typically, for another network to want to buy into syndication, you need to have at least 100 shows under your belt.
What they really need to do for this show is just squish those seasons down.
But that's kind of what they're doing.
That's what they're doing.
Which is, it's working out really well for them.
But they need to do it more.
The past 3 arcs have been amazing. And kind of the biggest surprise, we kind of knew because of reports this past week, but American Idol officially announced on ABC.
Bum, bum, bum.
So American Idol ended its run on Fox 2 years ago.
I don't even know the last time I watched American Idol.
2004.
No, way before that.
2002.
Sounds about right. No, it was about 4, probably, honestly.
Yeah, me too. But American Idol ended its run on Fox 2 years ago. I believe 2015 was its final year.
Yeah.
And they did a really weird thing at the end of the final episode where, they were all on stage celebrating and stuff, and they had all of the, past winners on stage and stuff, and they were standing there, and then Ryan Seacrest was like, thank you so much for watching. And then all of the lights in the room went out, and he's like, and we'll see you soon. It's like, what? No, the show was canceled. And so I saw it. I was watching it. I don't know why I was watching it.
Yeah.
I think it was just on in the house, and I was watching it. And I was like, what just happened? Are they bringing back the show?
Yeah.
Has it been renewed?
We renewed it ourselves. It's all
But us. It turned out they were taking the show and shopping it around. And it was a bidding war between NBC and ABC. And I don't know why NBC would want it, because they already have The Voice. And The Voice has been, in the past few seasons of American Idol, was scoring higher Nielsen ratings-wise than American Idol.
They beat them to the let's just get actual singers punch.
So, yeah, I don't... And now it being on ABC, it's kind of weird. Nobody really knows whether Ryan Seacrest is going to come back as the host. Nobody knows who the judges are going to be. There's rumors that Kelly Clarkson was going to be a judge on the new American Idol.
Is this the drama you're telling me about?
Yeah, but now she's been announced as a judge on The Voice.
Oh my gosh. They should do a season of
Kelly
The Voice against American Idol.
Kelly Clarkson being the first winner of American Idol.
They should do...
She's on the rival show now.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. And the rumors being that she was going to come back and host and be a judge on the new revived American Idol.
Both of them.
Which she's not going to be, because that's not how that happens.
She's both.
There's a possibility for Ryan Seacrest to come back as host, though, because he is hosting Kelly and Ryan Live, which is a morning talk show, on ABC. But that's from New York. So it'd be interesting if they did the show in New York for a different kind of style, because it's always been in LA.
Yeah.
And The Voice is filmed on the Universal lot at Universal Studios. In LA. So it would be interesting if they did a New York version of the show.
What we really need is we just need those two singing shows to compete against each other. Because, the singing shows have just been about competitions within. We need the singing war, civil war.
Okay, you pitch that to the two networks.
I will.
See if you can get it done.
I'll pitch it to Fox.
What network does it air? Yeah, it airs on Fox.
Yeah.
What if they get the winners from all of the previous shows? You don't have to have them...
Yeah. They don't even sing. They just fight.
No.
It's just a brawl.
But, you don't have to say it's American Idol versus The Voice. You just say,
blue singers versus red singers. Guess which one's which?
But all of the blue singers are past American Idol winners, and all the red singers are past The Voice winners. Yeah. That would work. I'd watch it. I wouldn't watch it.
I wouldn't watch it either. Because that's horrible.
Yeah. Somebody would.
Because
somebody's watching The Voice.
Yeah, it's true.
Your parents are watching The Voice.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Shows canceled on ABC. The Catch, Conviction, Imaginary Mary, which showed 9 out of its 10 episodes, and it was apparently really bad. Last Man Standing, which is the Tim Allen show, been canceled. Notorious, The Real O'Neills, Time After Time, and American Crime. American Crime is interesting because it just won an Emmy.
And got canceled.
Very rare for a show to win an Emmy and get canceled in the same year.
It's pretty impressive, honestly.
Pretty impressive. Sure.
It's got to be planned.
Shows we don't know yet. Fresh Off the Boat, Quantico, and Speechless. We're not sure if those are being renewed yet or not. I think Quantico's the only one that I'd kind of be that I'm not sure about. It could be canceled at this point. I wouldn't be surprised. CW.
This is the last one?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. You can do it.
Renewed.
Yes.
The 100.
I don't watch that.
Arrow.
I don't watch that anymore.
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
I don't watch that. There's one show on here that I care about. Just go, man.
DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, that's the one. No.
Renewed. The Flash.
Renewed. Obviously.
Jane the Virgin.
Renewed, I guess.
The Originals, which is the spin-off of Vampire Diaries.
Things I don't watch on CW. It's just one
Penn
show
and Teller
I care
Fool
about.
Us.
It's like the only
Renewed.
show I care about.
Riverdale. Renewed. That was previously announced.
Yeah.
Supernatural, renewed for a 75th season.
That show needs to die. Like, now.
A lot of people like that show. Supergirl, renewed.
Uh-huh.
Whose Line Is It Anyway? Renewed. Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah, renewed.
Okay.
Canceled.
No.
iZombie.
Okay.
Renewed. That was one that Teryn was
God
hoping would be renewed.
iZombie's
iZombie officially renewed. It was announced earlier this week. I think it was renewed.
It's the most worth it show I've ever watched. I love it.
Shows canceled or ending. Vampire Diaries has ended. Frequency, No Tomorrow, and Rain all have been canceled.
I don't know any of those.
Those are really, those are the top 5 networks at this point. So those are the shows. What show are you gonna miss out the most?
I'm gonna miss
Young Sheldon.
Little Sheldon.
Did you know that they did a Big Bang Theory spinoff?
I'm gonna miss
Sheldon
the third
when he
season
was
of Supernatural.
The 3rd season?
Yeah. I haven't watched any of it.
That aired like 20 years ago.
I'm just gonna miss it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't watch TV.
Yeah, I don't watch TV.
I know quite a bit about the TV shows, but I don't watch TV.
Yeah, these are just like all shows that I've tried kind of at one point, just like turned on and watched, and it's just like most of them aren't worth it. That being said, iZombie. Go watch iZombie. iZombie's fantastic. All around great show. Have you watched it?
I told you to watch it.
Did you tell me to watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, gee whiz.
Because I said that you would love it.
I love this show.
Yeah.
I was like surprised on how much I liked this show.
Because you guys were watching something else, and I think it was like a crime detective show.
Luther?
Possibly.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with Luther.
No. And I was like, oh, you would really like iZombie.
It's pretty good.
And then you're like,
it
sounds stupid.
It sounds so stupid.
It's dumb.
That's the
I don't even get it. And
I didn't.
Just watch one episode.
It sounds real stupid.
And then the next week you're like, I watched the whole first season.
I watched the whole season.
And we're halfway through the second season. I was like, yeah, I know.
It's pretty good. Good show.
All right.
Is that it?
That's it from that. Let's move on to your thing.
My thing. Let's move on to it. Logan, you just watched...
That's a movie that already came out.
That's a movie that already came out. I liked it more than you did. Did you just watched Blade Runner, the first one?
Yes.
By the first one, I mean, did you watch the director's cut? Or the theatrical
I watched
cut?
the final cut.
The final cut. Oh.
Which is the best cut.
Yeah. Okay. There was a trailer that just came out. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it on Wednesday.
You saw it on Wednesday, so you saw it before you watched the movie.
No.
You saw it after you watched the movie.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that trailer?
It was good.
I like that trailer. That's pretty exciting.
The director, Denis Villeneuve, who directed most recently Arrival. He also directed Prisoners, Enemy. He's a real good director.
Yeah.
And when he was announced for the project, like, there was rumors that this was being shopped around, and I was like, I don't know. And then he was announced, and I'm like, okay.
I got some faith in him. Yeah. I'm real excited for this. I haven't watched Blade Runner in a long time. And last time I watched it, because I only watched it like twice, and I was like, I don't know, it had to be like the beginning of high school is when I watched it. And I didn't really get it. I liked the setting of it.
Yeah.
And there was like aspects that I liked. Mm-hmm. But like looking back on it, I'm like, that was a fantastic movie. And like I watched it again and I was like, so this is really good.
One thing that I really like about the original Blade Runner is that it's not a sci-fi film first. It's a mystery noir film first.
Yeah.
In a sci-fi setting.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I'm not feeling in
this one?
This one, in 2049.
Okay.
It doesn't really feel noir to me. It feels more action drama to me. It's shot beautifully, but it's a different style.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an overall different style.
Yeah. Which I don't know. Hesitant on.
Yeah.
noir style works so well. The original movie, it's completely different than any other sci-fi film, where instead of using the way you shoot a sci-fi film is you floodlight, so you have bright white lights above, and then you add in colors in the background, and then you have bright lights coming from below. So the whole scene is like a flat white.
Yeah.
And adds like a futuristic tone. The thing about Blade Runner is it was one of the first sci-fi films. It wasn't the first, obviously, but it was one of the first to really use shadow more than anything.
Yeah.
Half the scenes in Blade Runner are just completely dark.
Yeah.
And you can only see a few things in the frame. Also, like, because of the setting, everything is kind of under a fog, so it always looks like it's at nighttime.
Always looks like it's at night. Always has that dreary type of vibe. The lights reflect off of that fog, and
it seems like you're in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
in a really seedy part of town at night.
Exactly.
And the whole time.
And I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. That was the thing about Ghost in the Shell that it was the only reason that I was excited for that was the setting.
Yeah.
And I really love this type of setting for movies.
Don't see that as much. It looks more like a stereotypical. You know what it reminds me of?
What?
The shots kind of remind me of Prometheus. A little bit. We have a lot of wide shots. The original Blade Runner was all close-ups or medium shots. We have a lot of long, wide shots. Which isn't a bad thing.
I mean, that has to do with the camera work.
It seems like a future of a future, which I guess technically is what it's playing to.
Yeah.
But it's very sci-fi.
I'm so down with it.
It's a sci-fi film first.
Before it's a noir film.
Based on what I can see from this. It's shot by Roger Deakins, who is an amazing cinematographer. So it's going to be beautiful no matter what.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I couldn't stop. I think it's because it's Ryan Gosling, but I was just thinking about Drive the whole time. Yeah. I'm like, that's what I want this to be.
It seems like it's going to be Drive, like a futuristic Drive.
That dark type of.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see him back in that type of role, that
a serious,
awkward, serious type role.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting story-wise because it looks like we're going to get confirmation whether or not Deckard is a replicant.
Yeah.
At the end of the trailer, he says, I'd like to ask you some questions, that's the replicant test.
Yeah.
Which is going to be strange because now we know Deckard is old. Replicants have an expiration date.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be interesting to see
how they
play it off. If he is, because the end of the final cut kind of leans you toward replicant.
Yeah.
But that's been the question since the movie came out. Well, since the director cut came out.
Yeah.
We know how replicants are made now. Maybe if we're seeing the birth of a replicant at the very beginning with Jared Leto.
Yeah. That was another thing in this trailer was Jared Leto.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Playing a creepy guy.
Creepy guy. Way creepier than his Joker take.
You know what I was thinking?
Yeah.
Jared Leto.
Yeah.
If he bulked up a little bit, he probably would have been a really good Lex Luthor.
You're right. No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Kind of a young businessman.
If someone told him no to things,
yeah,
he probably would have been a good Joker. If he just would have had a guy say no. Just when he came up with ideas, and the guy was just like,
yeah,
no, don't do that. And he had to listen. He was obligated to listen.
He would have been a good Riddler.
Probably would have been pretty good. He would have been a good Riddler, too.
I don't know. But
that being said,
kind of ruined it.
Terrible Joker.
Yeah. So I think the movie will be good. It comes out in November, I think.
November?
Yeah, I don't know off the top of I think it's November.
November. I think you're right. Excited for it.
Yeah.
Excited for it.
We'll definitely be discussing it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and watch Blade Runner again. Because I haven't seen it in 2 years.
You should just watch it because it's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
If you haven't seen Blade Runner, highly recommend Blade Runner. It's a good movie.
Okay, that's it. That's all I had to say.
Let's move on to our main topic.
Our main topic of the day.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 came out last week. We discussed it? Yeah. You can check out our review and conversation on it last week.
Yeah. It's the last thing episode. We did.
Yeah. You can check that out on the channel after you finish watching this. But Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was the 15th film in the Marvel Cinematic
Universe. I knew what you were going to say there.
So I figured, hey, King Arthur comes out this week.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see that movie.
I don't want to watch it.
So let's rank our top 15.
Top 15
MCU
movies.
Films.
And by we mean 15, like all of them.
All of them.
We're not like booting out one.
No. All right.
All right, let's do this.
We're going to start
at number.
The way it's going to work, we'll start with number 15.
Yeah.
And then after we both give our lists, we'll kind of combine them and make one definitive
the super
list. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to fight and argue for certain films because I guarantee our lists are not the same.
Not the same at all. Specifically 1, 2, and 3.
Specifically 1 through 5, I would say.
Well, you're looking at my list right now, so you're probably right.
No, I
you can't see it?
No.
Okay.
I can't read your writing from this far away, Teryn.
That's good because I write in hieroglyphs, so
yeah,
you can't understand them.
All right. Teryn?
Yes.
What is your number 15 film?
Number 15. I got Ghost Rider.
Ant-Man.
Oh. No, I got Thor the Dark World. My number 15 film. Yeah, I didn't like that one
low?
The most.
That low?
was my most disliked film in the MCU.
That low.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah, mine's Thor the Dark World as well. I forgot. Yeah, okay, so the thing about these movies, none of them are bad.
I know I have a distinct line where I change from bad to good.
Thor the Dark World has a couple okay scenes.
I don't remember that movie, and I've seen it like 3 times.
The funeral?
Yeah.
That's a good scene. Where, like, she turns into dust and then, like, floats off.
Literally no idea what you're talking about. I've seen this movie so many times.
And, like, Loki's, when he tricks him.
And you get
Loki's the trickster guy.
And his hand falls off.
Yeah.
I remember that scene. Well,
I'm just going to write it down now.
You can write it down now, because we agreed on it.
Yeah.
So that's where
Thor the Dark World, number 15. Teryn, what's your number 14?
Number 14. I got The Incredible Hulk.
Incorrect.
I got Hulk. Just Hulk.
Incorrect.
The Ang Lee one.
Oh, okay. No. That's not what I have.
You have Iron Man 3.
No.
Oh, wow.
I have Iron Man 2.
Oh, sorry. Iron Man 2. That's what I meant to say, but I didn't say it.
Iron Man 2 is my number 14. I'm assuming that's your number 13?
That's my number 13.
Okay.
Is Iron Man 2.
So let's talk about Incredible Hulk first.
That's
my number 13.
Is your number 13?
Yeah.
So we just flip-flopped them.
Yeah.
I don't really care. You can put those wherever you want. They're at the same quality level for me.
I agree.
I think, yeah, they're about at the same quality level for me. Because I can take good things away from each of them.
Yeah.
I think Rhodey's real cool in the second Iron Man.
Thinking about it, I would be okay with putting Iron Man 2 over it just because
of Rhodey and just because of War Machine.
War Machine and Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
being Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Kind of elevates the movie a little bit. So I can give that.
And the Abomination fight was pretty good. But you know.
I don't
he grabbed
think
the car
Edward
in that
Norton
one
was
bit.
that bad of a Bruce Banner.
Edward Norton was fine. And the one guy got kicked into a tree real hard. And I love that scene.
That is true. He does.
I don't love it, but I think it's pretty funny.
Definitive list. We're going with Incredible Hulk, number 14.
Okay, that's fine. That matches mine.
Yep.
Perfect.
You already won this battle.
Okay, and then at this point, I draw a line. I don't know if you drew a line.
I did not.
But that line represents...
But I drew
the movies get substantially better after this point. Like,
they goes turn into decent, good movies.
They go from movies to like, yeah, movies. Like, I saw this in theaters. I was like, woo! Type of movies.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 12.
Number 12.
This one's
Let me go first.
So different from Logan.
Let me go first.
Yes.
Thor.
Okay.
Thor, the first Thor.
Thor, the first Thor.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Thor, the first Thor, but mine is relatively close to that as well. But I have Captain America, the first Avenger.
You're 100% wrong.
I don't dislike this movie. I just don't like it all that much.
You're telling me you like Thor more than you like the first Avenger?
Yeah.
You're 100% wrong.
I'm sorry.
The first Avenger is an amazing World War II movie.
Not quite. But, you know, it's not that bad. I enjoy it. I watch it and I enjoy it. It doesn't deserve to be that close to Iron Man 2. I will agree with this. That's just how numbers work for this system.
Can I point out something really quick?
Yes.
I want to pull up a picture of Chris Hemsworth as Thor in the first Thor movie.
Yeah. The one with the bad wig.
Bad wig, and he has real weird eyebrows.
I'm sure. But that's okay. The costuming was better in the first Avenger, if that's what you want me to tell you.
I do.
But I really like Thor. And then
It's
Thor.
like everything is just the same color on his face.
They didn't know what they were doing. That being
everything
said,
is the same.
I enjoyed that movie.
No.
It was pretty fun. I liked it.
What's fun about Thor?
Thor being a big old goofball the whole movie. I liked that. That was fun for me.
It's not even
And it's substantially better than The Dark World.
It is.
Okay, fine.
It's a little better than The Dark World.
Would it appease you if I switched those two?
No.
Okay, well, I will agree to switch those two.
On your
list. So we
list.
can definitively put down that Thor is number 12.
Okay.
That being said, the first Avenger is still number 11
no,
for
it's
me.
really not.
Look, I'm sure we'll find a decent conclusion between my number 11 and your number 3. Is that right? Pretty close.
Yeah.
Is it?
We'll get to it.
But yeah.
I mean, when you have a movie at number 12 and I have it at 1, where does it lie? That's not at 1.
Well, we'll find it. But definitely I'll agree with Thor.
12.
Number 12. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Those are pretty comparable movies to me.
I really don't like Thor that much, so... I'm at the point where Thor... You know the line that you drew?
Yeah.
Thor rests on that line.
It rests.
Like,
Thor is
it's
the
wobbling
line.
back and forth on that line for me.
See, like, here's the thing, is you don't like Thor, but, like, you really like Captain America. So there's bias in there. So, accounting for your bias and my argument...
I'm not doing bias based on me liking Captain America. I'm doing bias based on me liking movies. And the first Avenger is a really good movie.
Biased.
No, First Avenger, Joe Johnston is a great director.
It's fine.
He made a great movie.
It's fine. Maybe it's just not memorable for me. Maybe
it's
I need to watch it
memorable.
again.
You need to watch it again.
Anyways.
It has great moments in there.
Next up, number 10.
The montage of him punching Hitler?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I agree with that. Okay, next up, we got, for me, I got Doctor Strange.
Wow. Okay. I could see that.
It was just, it was okay. It was fine.
I have Doctor Strange a little higher.
What?
I have Doctor Strange a little higher.
That's fine.
In this spot.
Yep.
Number 10.
Yep.
Wait. No, mine's 11. Because we already talked about your...
Oh, my 11? Yeah, go ahead. You can say your 11.
My 11 is Avengers Age of Ultron.
Your 11 is Avengers Age of Ultron? Gee whiz, we were very different on that one.
See, that's where my line is.
Between good and bad movies?
Yeah.
That's a little harsh on that movie.
No, my line, it's above the line.
The thing about Age of Ultron is it has some pretty cool things in it.
It's got great things in it, but I think there's a lot of other movies that are just better movies.
That's fine. I don't know if Doctor Strange is necessarily one of those movies that is just better.
No, I think Doctor Strange is the best Phase 1 movie.
It's not in Phase 1, which makes that statement a little weird, but...
If it was in Phase 1...
It would probably be pretty good.
It would be the best Phase 1 movie.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Avengers. It's the best introduction of a character we've seen so far. It's the best origin story.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think it just came so late in the game that, like, I was over it by then.
But you gotta set it aside and look at it as a film.
Overall?
It tells a really great story. And the subversion of the traditional superhero fight at the end of Doctor Strange, great.
That's true.
Especially compared to Avengers Age of Ultron, where it's just robots running through the streets.
But, I mean, we wouldn't have cared as much about Avengers Age of Ultron doing that if Avengers hadn't already done that.
And every other superhero film at that point.
Yeah, but we gotta just dissect it and take it away from all the other ones and just look at it as a movie, Logan.
We're comparing it to the other movies. We're looking at them as films, but we're comparing them to the other films, too.
Okay, it was original. The Dormammu fight was very original.
Yeah.
I agree, 100%. Loved it. Because there wasn't really a fight. Yeah. No, I loved it. It was great. That being said, I didn't really like... I liked Doctor Strange. It's not as good as the other ones. Because when I'm looking at all the other ones, I'm like, yeah.
All right, we'll come back to that. My number 10.
Number 10.
Iron Man.
The first Iron Man?
Yeah.
You haven't even said Iron Man 3 yet.
I know.
Why would you do that?
I like Iron Man 3 more.
That's fine.
I think it's a better film.
I don't agree with that.
I don't think it's a better superhero film. I think it's a better film.
Are we rating these? How are we rating
them?
These?
How we want them.
Okay, that's fine. Look, man, I don't agree with that.
I know you don't.
I think Iron Man's real good. Yeah. I love that first movie.
See, I think Iron Man's good. I just think that there's been other films that have done it better at this point.
Like
told
Doctor
that story
Strange.
Better. Like Doctor Strange. Like Ant-Man.
Okay. All right.
It was a great starting point. And it established a lot of what we know today in the MCU.
It's number 9 for you? Number 10.
Number 10. I know it's pretty low.
Gee whiz, that's pretty low, man.
I know.
Pretty low.
But I might be willing to go higher on it. But I'm not sure yet.
I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it more than I did. I know you're going to disagree with I enjoyed it more than Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Because I have it higher. But I did enjoy it more than Ant-Man.
Are you adding in an Iron Man bias there, Teryn?
No. Dude, that's a good movie. That's a solid
It's a good movie.
Front to back. Just like...
But the villain is not good.
The villain's not good, but we didn't know that villain was not good until later. Because none of the villains are really that good. It was just like a villain, and that's just what... That's the like a...
Villain's not good.
That's kind of the time.
The overall pacing of the movie is... It's pretty quick, but it also has a lot of lulls in it. I don't know. I just don't really have a huge affinity for Iron Man.
Iron Man?
Yeah.
That's fine. You know, you're entitled to your own opinion. It's
I know
wrong,
I am.
But
it's not wrong.
Fine. We're going to have to really
My opinion may
be
the only correct one.
Okay. No. We're gonna have to readjust our
yeah, see, I told you right around like 10 was when stuff was going to happen.
Fell apart. Okay, number 9.
Number 9.
I got Iron Man 3.
I have Ant-Man.
Okay. Well, number 8 for me is Ant-Man, so we're about ballpark range right there. That's pretty good.
That's not too bad.
I rate those movies like very similar. Like they're basically the same to me. So
for Iron Man 3 and Ant-Man?
Iron Man 3 and Ant-Man. I would be willing to put Ant-Man at number 9.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
You want to stick that in there?
Yeah, do it. Ant-Man number 9.
Ant-Man 9. I'd be willing to give you... Iron Man 3 is my number 7.
Is your number 7?
Yeah. Would you be willing to compromise straight in the middle there and put it in 8?
Is it for Iron Man 3?
Yeah.
Wait, so just flip-flop Ant-Man and Iron Man? Yeah. I'd be willing to do that.
Okay.
That's like what I have written down.
So Ant-Man 9.
Yeah. And then Iron Man 3, 8.
All right.
And I can agree with that. This was a bit rushed of a list for me. Yeah. And there's some room for error.
My number 8.
Number 8. Oh, I already said mine. What's yours?
Is Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah. So I have that below Iron Man 3.
You have it below. I have it below.
You have it below.
So it has to be below. Yes. You see how I did that? Logan hates being wrong, and I just forced him to do it. You can't go back. You know you can't. You know you can't. You have to stick to your guns, but also move away from them because I forced you.
I'd put Ant-Man at 10.
Ant-Man at 10? You're moving it higher up? Wait.
I'm moving it down.
You're moving it farther down so you can put Doctor Strange above?
I think Doctor Strange is a better movie than Ant-Man.
I agree. I don't agree on this list, but I do agree now. But Ant-Man was pretty good.
Ant-Man at 10, Doctor Strange at 9.
Michael Pena and Ant-Man is all I can think about, and it's fantastic.
Ant-Man at 10, Doctor Strange at 9, Iron Man 3 at 8.
That's fine. I can go with that.
Okay. Teryn?
Yeah.
I just won.
Because
that's how I have it on my list.
Dang it. Dang it. I almost won, and that's what matters.
All right, Ant-Man 10, Doctor Strange at 9, and Iron Man 3 at 8.
We're not this dissimilar. All our movies are pretty in line. We literally
have not gotten up to the top 5 yet.
I know, it's going to get real rough right now. Okay. Number 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 7 for me is Avengers Age of Ultron.
Okay. Yeah, mine's Iron Man 3. We've already put it on the list, though.
Oh, okay.
Right now on the definitive list, the only open spot so far is number 11. Which
is drastically different because I have...
you have Thor.
We put Thor at 12, but I have the first Avenger all the way down there.
Yeah, and I have Age of Ultron in 11.
We're just very different on the opinions of those movies. And that's our take.
Let's move on to 6.
6. I got Iron Man.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Pretty
number 6.
Pretty close. Not really, actually.
Number
5?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
You have those right next to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I have Captain America Winter Soldier. This appeals way more to you than it does me. And that's the reason that these are going to be drastically different on our list.
Winter Soldier as a film
is fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
But I'm writing Marvel films and not films. So what I'm thinking is like, how much did I like these superhero movies?
See, that goes into it for me. Also, rewatchability goes into it for me.
Uh-huh.
And like how it because it's the MCU, how does it propel the story forward?
Uh-huh.
And Winter Soldier for me is like the biggest game changer in the MCU so far.
I agree, but that doesn't mean it deserves to be on top.
I'm not saying it's on top. I'm saying it needs to be in the top 5.
I have it in the top 5.
I'm saying it needs to be higher than 5. I'm saying it needs to be higher than Guardians.
I have Guardians above my Guardians.
Yeah, I know.
But that's because I haven't sat on Guardians 2 long enough to really know where that fits.
I think Guardians 2 is the second best sequel we've gotten.
You almost messed up there.
No.
Okay, I mean, I don't know what to say. It's probably pretty close.
I think Guardians 2 is the third best sequel we've gotten.
The third best?
Yeah.
Oh, because Captain America Civil War's up there too?
Moving on. Number 4.
Number 4, I have Guardians Volume 2.
Captain America, the First Avenger.
The First Avenger. Wow,
this is number 4.
Number 4 versus number 11. Gee whiz, that's a big difference. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. This comes down to...
I think I've made my argument for
this comes
First
down
Avenger.
to you really liking Cap in that... You like Cap and you like those movies. I really love Guardians of the Galaxy, and I really like those movies.
I know.
And that's the difference between these ones. So I think we're going to have to discount them and just wait till number 1 and see if we
take them off the list. No.
That's fair enough. We can cross them all out.
No.
What's next?
Number 3.
Number 3. I got Captain America Civil War.
Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Sitting at number 3 for me.
Gee whiz, your Civil War is going to be way up there. Maybe number 1.
Maybe.
Number 2, I got Guardians Volume 1.
Number 2.
That being said, I Volume 2 and Volume 1 might flop around or whatever. They might switch and one might go up and one might go down. I don't know how to sit on it.
I don't think Guardians of the Galaxy has the rewatch value.
I've watched that movie like over 30 times.
So have I. And every time I watch it, I like it less.
That's fine. I really like that movie. And I think that maybe I'm just biased about it, but, you know, that's what this is all about.
Number 2 for me.
Yep.
Captain America, Civil War.
Okay. That's like the same. I would be willing to give you that, honestly.
Number 2?
Yeah, you could take...
Okay.
Captain America Civil War is number 2, but Guardians goes number 3. Guardians Volume 2 goes number 3. I'm really moving there. I'm really moving.
Captain America Civil War,
Captain America Civil War, number 2. Guardians Volume 2. Because I can flip-flop those, so that's fine. You're probably
at 4.
You're probably right. I really do enjoy that at 3. What would you put? What are you going to put at 3?
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier can be 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give it to you.
I'm giving you those cat movies.
Yeah.
Top 4 movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do it.
We'll take it. Okay. Good. And number 1, we agree. The Avengers.
Blade Trinity.
Ghost Rider. Return of Vengeance.
Spirit of Vengeance.
Spirit of Vengeance.
Get the title. Geez. If you're going to do the joke, Teryn, get the title right.
Jeez, I'm like, what is that subtitle? Yeah, that's... The Avengers is just...
I mean...
It's solid. It will be one of the best superhero movies ever made.
Or is it the best ever made?
It's currently the best ever made. But I'm talking about for like the rest of time. Yeah.
Avengers number 1.
Yes.
All right.
Solid movie through and through. Great Iron Man movie. Loved it.
Are you okay with Guardians of the Galaxy at number 5?
Yeah. That's fine. Like I said, I don't... Like, 2 through 5 are all kind of like the same-ish. Like, I like those about the same, which is a lot. Number 1, I like the most. And then number, like, 6 through, like, 9 are all about the same for me. Yeah. Kind of how it works. So we need to fill 6 and 7.
So here's the list so far.
Yeah.
Number 1, The Avengers.
Yeah.
Well, starting from the bottom. Number 15, Thor: The Dark World. Number 14, The Incredible Hulk. Number 13, Iron Man 2. Number 12, Thor.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in the 11 spot.
Yeah.
Number 10, Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, Doctor Strange. Number 8, Iron Man 3. Nothing in 7. Nothing in 6. Number 5, Guardians 1. Number 4, Captain America, Winter Soldier. Number 3, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Captain America, Civil War. And number 1, The Avengers. That's our current list.
So which ones do we need to fill still? We still need
the first Avenger.
The first Avenger.
Iron Man.
Iron Man? The first one?
Yeah. And Age of Ultron are the 3.
Okay. So I'll settle for this. How about this? I know you're never going to put First Avenger at 11.
100% no.
That's fine. I'll give you Age of Ultron at 11. But
okay, I'll take it. But you're putting Iron Man above First Avenger.
6.
How about we do this?
That being said, I think They're of equal quality.
I was looking at you as you're doing that.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. I think you're wrong.
I know you think I'm wrong, and I think you're wrong. But I think it's a good compromise. I think it's a good compromise. Think about all that net gain right there.
Okay.
So much net gain.
Okay.
Yes.
I was going to suggest moving Ant-Man and Iron Man 3 and all those down.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't think I can put them lower than Age of Ultron.
That's fine. I don't hold that much love for Age of Ultron. I really like the movie. But, that being said, whatever. If I can just get you to write down Iron Man above Captain America, it makes it all better.
Listen, I pretty much won all of the other fights.
You did.
So I'm willing to give you one.
Put it down. Write it down. Write it right there.
All right.
No, it's still there. You wrote it down.
All right. Here is the 100% definitive.
You can't argue, because you're wrong, MCU greatest hits of all time.
This is the awesome mixtape volume movies. I had to remember what the name was.
Yeah, you're struggling with that one.
All right. Number 15. Thor: The Dark World. Not a good movie. Number 14.
The most not memorable movie ever.
The Incredible Hulk.
Not that one, the last one.
Thor: The Dark...
I remember
Incredible Hulk's really not memorable either.
I remember the bit where he tears the car in half and uses them like boxing gloves.
That's true.
Therefore, it's more memorable.
I remember the bottling factory in the very first scene.
Where
where he bleeds.
We're 2 scenes ahead of Thor.
Number 13. Iron Man 2.
It beats the other ones because Rhodey's in it.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's pretty good.
And Robert Downey Jr.
On the back of Robert Downey Jr.
Number 12, Thor.
That's a movie about a guy who's a real dork.
And all his eyebrows are the same color as his face.
They probably should have made him more dorky. The movie would have been better. Because he's just a big old dork on Earth. And he doesn't really know that he's a dork.
But he's only really a dork in like 2 scenes. And the rest of the scenes he's in a shield
thing.
Tent with Hawkeye there.
There's only like 2 scenes.
And Hawkeye doesn't do anything. He just looks at him.
Yeah, there's only like 2 scenes in that whole movie. You're right. One of those scenes is good, though.
Number 11, Avengers Age of Ultron.
That's a movie that wasn't as good as Avengers. That being said,
it's not bad.
It's not as bad as people make it out to be.
No. But
people,
it's not great.
People give a lot of hate to that movie. And it's okay. It's fine. It's a movie.
Number 10, Ant-Man.
Michael Pena is real good in that movie.
Paul Rudd.
And Paul Rudd is also
really good.
A person in that movie.
No, Paul Rudd
is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty
good. Doctor Strange. Number 9.
Best boss fight in the MCU.
Oh, 100%.
Hands down.
Best.
We agree with that.
I think best overall character development in the MCU.
Pretty good character development.
Except maybe...
So far. But also, like...
Maybe Bucky.
He only had one movie.
Cap.
So you can't really compare it because Bucky and Cap and all that.
Or Rocket. Or Yondu.
Jesus. You just picked 2 really strong character development. Okay.
Number 8. Iron Man the Third.
Iron Man the Third. This is the one where he's not in the suit that often. People really don't like that part of it.
And it's better than the first Iron Man.
But it's a pretty good Tony Stark movie.
It's a really good movie.
It's a pretty good movie. It gets a lot of hate.
Because of the
president
twist.
gets kidnapped.
And the vice president.
The twist is what makes it a good movie?
No, the twist is bad.
Okay.
I was saying people don't like it because of the twist, but the rest of the movie is really good.
Yeah. I don't dislike it because of the twist. I
don't mind the twist.
The twist is just like...
It's just kind of like...
That was a waste.
That's it?
Just more of that was a waste.
Number 7. Captain America, the First Avenger. You're coming out of this, that's the only thing that you care about, is that Iron Man is higher than the First Avenger.
Dude, I pulled that so far down your list, and by so far down, it's like maybe it's 2.
Like 3 spots.
Those were 3
I think
hardly
it was number
fought
4
spots.
for me. It's number 4 for me.
3 hardly fought spots.
Not really.
Okay.
Number 6.
Iron Man.
Iron Man, the first one.
Iron Man, the first Iron Boy.
Number 5. Guardians of the
Galaxy. Solid movie.
The first one. Number 4. Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
Game changer.
Number 3. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
That one just
better
came out.
than the first one.
Probably. Sure. Yeah.
Number 2. Captain America, the Civil War reenactment.
That's a really good movie. The Avengers 2.5, some might call it.
Yeah.
It's kind of a Captain America movie, but also it's an Avengers movie.
And the number 1 spot.
The actual Avengers movie.
The Avengers, the film.
That's all. That's everything.
The Avengers
folks.
Assemble.
That's everything we got. We did them
That's
all.
it. We did it all. That's a 100% officially Marvel approved MCU list.
Here's the question now, Logan.
Who won between the two of us? Me.
Where will
100%
Spider-Man Homecoming fall on that list? Give me a number between 1 through 16.
8.
Okay. I'll agree with that. That's right in the middle.
Were you going to throw it and then you thought better?
I was thinking I might knock it over.
Yeah. You might.
But I kind of want to.
Hold on until the show ends.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching the Game and Nerd Show this week. Let us know your list in the comments down below of all 15 movies that have been released in the MCU so far. I know that you've seen them. I know you have opinions on them. Why is Teryn wrong?
Why did Logan let me tear his favorite movie down 3
It's not
notches?
my favorite movie.
It's his favorite movie.
No, I had 3 movies above that one.
That being said, it's his favorite still.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's a great movie. You should rewatch it. Go and watch Captain America: The First Avenger. Go purchase it.
Go watch it
on Blu-ray, DVD.
The
Cineverse.
Okay, shut up. Let's go.
You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter at The Game and Nerds, as well as Pinterest, Instagram, and all the other options.
The other ones too.
Snapchat. I don't know what really gets posted. Facebook is really active. Twitter's really active.
Yeah.
Follow us there. Head over to thegameandnerds.com for articles on all your favorite franchises and fandoms, especially with all of the renews and cancellations this week. There's going to be a ton of articles about that stuff if you're interested in what's happening. And we're getting to the end of the spring season, so a lot of shows are having their finales. Go and check out the articles over on the show finales that are up right now.
Right now. Do it.
Make sure you subscribe to this channel to get new episodes of the Game and Nerd Show every single week on Saturday. And yeah, what else do I usually say? I think that's all I usually say.
Well, that's all, folks.
No, you're thinking of Looney Tunes.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
That was a direct hit.
Yes.
That was really good. That was good. And you didn't knock it over.